Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be replacing our cabin air filter. Now this is an area of maintenance, it doesn't get talked about a ton, but it's actually very simple to do, and considering this is the filter for the air that's circulating in the cabin while you're driving, it does not hurt to get it taken care of. Now you can pick up your cabin air filter online, or you can just do the easy thing, what I do, go down to your local Walmart, go to the automotive section, there's a collection of filters there. You're specifically looking for the Fram CV11775, you can see it even says Ford right there. Now different brands are going to have different numbers, but I specifically like using this one because one, it's easy to access, meaning more of a chance it actually gets done. You go to Walmart to pick up groceries or whatever, you can grab one of these on the way out. And two, it's a very good price for a very good piece. Now all you're going to need is a ratchet with a 7mm socket and a Phillips head screwdriver. And if you want to make the job even easier, you can get a pry tool just like this. Now Ford, like many other manufacturers, put the filter behind the glove box. So we need to remove the glove box. Sounds a little involved, but it's actually just 4 bolts. So the first 2 bolts are on the bottom of the glove box. You have one right here on this side and one on the other side. This first one has this little bracket right here. And the second one, it's a little recessed in this crevice, but this is it right here. Now the 2 other bolts are located right behind this piece of trim, so it's very easy to access because all this just pops out with clips. There's no hardware or anything, so the easiest way to do it is to bring your glove box down, and with this down you have access to the side of this side panel right here. So we're going to pop this off first. This is where the pry tool comes in handy. Granted, you don't need it, because you can also just do it with one hand. Here's the back of the piece so you can actually see where the clips go, so you know where specifically to put pressure, and you got 4 on the outside. We are missing one there, but this is a used part, so not really complaining about it. Just make a mental note that you got one there as well. From here, we got to remove this piece right here. Now, all the clips here are directional as well, just like this other piece, so if you really want to, you can more or less just kind of start wiggling out of position, just as is. You do have an extension right here for the AC, so you just got to maneuver that out. We got 3 clips right here, and then you got 2 here on the bottom of the vent, but nothing on top. And here you have the other 2 bolts. Once you've got these last 2 bolts removed, you're going to close the glove box so nothing goes flying around. You're going to tug it on the right side, kind of maneuver it out, and then same thing on the left, as there's a few clips that hold it in position. From there, you're going to notice that there's one plug connected in the back. You're just going to disconnect that, and then you can remove your glove box. When you look inside, you're going to see you have these 2 screws. These are securing the cover for the cabin air filter, one on each side. You're going to undo those. Once those are out of the way, you're going to come to the sides of the cover. You're going to see that there's a little tab right here. You're going to pull that back because that's actually holding the cover in position. You're going to do that for both sides. You can remove the cover, and then from there you have access to the cabin air filter. These are pretty malleable, especially if yours is older, so chances are you're probably just going to need to grab it and just yank it out of there. It's pretty gross, but yeah, this is definitely why we want to address this. So here is a healthy comparison between the 2. I'm noticing a lot of dog hair on this one, which I don't mind, love my dogs, but all this other stuff, not so much. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna replace the old filter with the new one. You'll see right here on the front, it says airflow, and it has an arrow pointing down. You want that facing you with the arrow pointed down towards the ground. From here, you are good to go and button everything back up. Definitely a good time to change it, being that the weather's finally changing as well. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll see you in the next one.